Hi everyone, welcome to the call. Today I'm going to be doing a quick presentation on mastering the invite and how to share this amazing business that often doesn't seem like the easiest thing to do. It's a bit of a learning curve, so I'm here to show you just a little bit of information that will hopefully help you share this opportunity a little bit more clearly and more effectively, and definitely more efficiently. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Can everybody see that? Just give me a thumbs up if so. No. Okay, I think. Uh-oh. Yes, thumbs up. You can see mastering the invite. Okay, awesome. Yay. Okay, cool. So for those of you who don't know me, you probably do because you're probably on my team. But my name's Sarah Haywood, and I've been in the company for a little over 2.5 years, and this is what I shared at our last regional conference, Mastering the Invite. So really the first thing is connection. I really believe that the first thing that we have to do is connect to ourselves first and foremost, connect to why we're here and what we're doing. And I highly recommend having a daily practice because it just centers you and yourself and your why. And when you're clear about who you are and why you're here, I believe everything's energy and we attract what we are. And so tuning into more of who you are every single day and who you're becoming, more importantly, but just taking a moment for myself every morning to really get clear about the type of people that I'm inviting into my business and the type of energies and what I want the people in my business to look like. So really connecting to ourselves, but then connecting to other people, making that initial connection, that reach out, because people are really craving connection. And part of what this business is we're people farmers. We're here to really plant seeds and then water them. And most of the time, people are going to get introduced to this opportunity and they're not going to be able to see it probably for a little while. And so when you're making that initial touch, that's exactly what it is. You're planting a seed and then you're continuing to water it, because ultimately this is a relationship business. And what we really want to do is create a strong community of integral people who really want to build a business in the way that we do. So something I love about this business is we actually have the opportunity to choose who our business partners are, which is pretty unique and rare when it comes to doing a business. People are craving intimacy and connection more than ever, and we want honest and clear communication, and we're attracted to vulnerability and real authentic connections. So I really love to lead from a space of vulnerability and also just getting to know people, actively listening to what people need, and then being able to show them what we have to offer that can fit whatever their unique, needs or gaps are in their life. So being people farmers, we plant seeds and we water them, we educate the uneducated, and we ask a lot of questions, evaluating what the person needs, because we don't want to introduce something to a person that isn't going to benefit them. So part of what our job is to do is to figure out what's missing in their life so that we can show them how Prime My Body can fill that gap. Nurture the process, and then ultimately you want them to recruit themselves. So often I'm so eager when somebody's excited to get their yes and to just get them started, but it's so fulfilling when I've been planting seeds and touching, and then organically in their own divine time, they come back to me and say, Sarah, I'm ready to sign up for Prime My Body. And I'm like, yes, more please, thank you. So it does require patience and consistency, but really, I love this idea. We're going to be working for the next 5 years of our life anyways. It might as well be helping people and really transforming lives at every single level. So the next thing I like to get clear about is, who are you attracting? Get really clear about the type of people that you're inviting into your business. Who's your dream team? What does that look like? For me, it's high vibrational and magnetic people who are enthusiastic and engaging, people who are passionate and inspiring. I want leaders, I want change agents, influencers, and networkers, visionaries, revolutionaries, millennials, and entrepreneurs, and most importantly, heart-centered and spirit-driven people. And millennials, they say in the next 10 years are going to be 50% of the workforce. So just keep that in mind when you're growing your teams. All right, so I really think the first step is sharing from your heart. A lot of people come and they're like, I don't know what to say. Just share your personal experience of how you got started in the business, or even that you're brand new and that you don't know anything. If you share authentically and share what the oil or the opportunity or the community has done for you, people are going to connect to that. So make it your own. Don't copy whatever anybody else is doing or saying, but really make this your own unique thing. And just really be authentic, be yourself. So for warm prospects, these are the people that we already know. Making your list, as Dr. Lori says, every human that you know. And then for me, I like to actually make my list over the weekend, and then I'll call people during the week. So I'll set a certain amount of hours, or sometimes I'll say I'm going to call 30 people this week and then break it up into days. And really the hardest thing is sitting down with your list and actually picking up the phone. And this doesn't take that much time. So obviously what we're wanting to do is either get them invited to an event, a call, or a Zoom presentation, just something where they're going to be able to get the information about this, what this is. This initial call isn't about sharing that. You don't want to share any of that information, and you don't want to have to keep sharing it over and over and over again with every person that you invite. So that's why we have the opportunity calls. Kind of weeds out the people who aren't interested. So that way you don't have to have that conversation 30 times. You can have it one time with 30 people on the line. So pick up the phone, make the phone call, be in a hurry. You know, for me, I make a limit that I will not be on the phone for more than 2 minutes at all, but I try and keep it to 1 minute. So even if you can set time constraints so they don't have to be false. You can say, okay, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to call 15 people, and just be in a hurry. So you say, hey, Susan, it's Sarah. Obviously, you have caller ID, but there's something really exciting I wanted to share with you. Any chance you're free tomorrow night at 7 p.m.? She's like, no, I'm not. Great. Any chance you're free Thursday at 7 p.m.? She's like, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check my calendar. Okay, great. Well, I'm having a call with one of my business partners, and I think it's something that you'd really like. So I just would love for you to hop on. Can you check your calendar now? And then she checks her calendar. She says, actually, I am free. I say, great. I'm going to go ahead and send you a Zoom link, and you want to go ahead and download that app. I'll send you more information later, but I'm really excited to share. Well, what's this about? Come to the call. I'll tell you about it later. Click. Like, I keep it super simple. Get them curious and really get them to commit to a time. If they can't come to the call that you're inviting them to, invite them to another one. I mean, the company has 2 a week, every week, so you can at least invite them to those if they're not available to come to your particular launch call. And also, if they're really interested and they're like, I'm not able to come, I'm like, great, I could send you a recording right now if you want to watch it. So people, you know, sometimes watch them, sometimes they don't. I prefer live calls, but don't give too many details, and also let them know why you're calling them about this. You know, give them a genuine compliment of, you know, I know you worked, you know, in health and wellness for years. This, I think, would be a really awesome opportunity that will weave organically into what you're already doing. I'd love for you to come check it out. And just really create a sense of urgency and curiosity. You want them to get off the phone like, what is this? Why are they calling me? Probably going to go on your social media and try and figure it out. So, warm prospects. These are just a few things that you can say. I need to show you something important. I've got something that I really want to share with you. I only have a minute, but are you free tonight at 6 p.m.? Hey, I only have a minute, but I'm wondering, have you heard of hemp oil? Just these little touches to get people curious. I'm working with one of the fastest growing hemp companies in the world that's poised to be a $2.2 billion company in the next 3 years. Are you interested in learning more? I'm working with a team of people that are committed to us being the global name brand of hemp. Are you interested in capitalizing on the biggest boom of our lifetime? I'm working with first-in-class hemp products that are changing people's lives at a cellular level. You want to hop on a call and check it out? It's super simple. I'm putting together a team of people. By the way, Don't tell them that the business is super simple, because that's not, but this is super simple. I'm putting together a team of people who want to build a global business in hemp. Are you open to looking at what we're doing? I'm hand selecting a team of people to join me on the forefront of this hemp revolution, and I think you would really love what we're weaving together. I'm putting together my dream team, and I immediately thought of you. Would you be willing to take a look at this incredible opportunity that has completely transformed my life? I'm working with a plant-based wellness company with cutting-edge delivery systems and unique formulations unlike anything else out there. I'd love to show you how to capitalize on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity on the leading edge of hemp. And then for this one, don't use all of these, just pick one. And obviously you want to cater it to that person. You're one of the most health-conscious, wellness-minded, financially intelligent, radiant, magnetic people that I've known. And I've always admired that about you. Show them what you love about them. Illuminate their greatness, and so that they can see why it's a fit for them. And maybe they won't even understand, but highlight why their personality or they would work really well with this business. And then get the opportunity in front of them. Invite them to a call, a Zoom, an event. Send them a third-party tool like a presentation. Press play and get out of the way. Show the presentation. Press play and get out of the way. Schedule a 3-way call or bring them to a meeting. And bring them to a meeting actually from the bottom up. It's the most effective, but also the hardest. It's hardest to get people to a meeting, but it's the most effective. This is the easiest thing to do, a call or a third party, but it's not as effective. So remembering the key is multiple exposures over a short period of time. I like to tell my team it's like eye drops or spoonfuls of information. So you just want to give them a little bit where they're actually, like I said, you're leaving them in curiosity. They're like, I wonder what this is, or tell them to Google it. Just get them intrigued. Don't overshare. You don't want to be on the phone for 15, 30, 45 minutes or an hour sharing about everything that you know about the endocannabinoid system and how our delivery works and why it's so awesome. Because automatically those people are going to think, whoa, I have no idea what they're talking about, and there's no way that I could do that. So they're automatically a no, subconsciously. They don't even know why, but they're just like, oh, I have no desire to call people and tell them about this. But it takes 5 to 7 touches before someone can really evaluate the opportunity. So that's why you want to give them these tiny little exposures. These are some of the exposures. The large company event, obviously, most effective, yet hardest to get people to. Momentum. If you can get people to come to Momentum, even if they're not an affiliate yet, just get them to come and they'll decide there if this is for them or not. Hopefully that they will decide it's for them. And they'll have all the training to do it. Small groups, in-home meetings, lunches, face-to-face. Face-to-face changes the relationship. There's some studies that say whenever you get in front of a person and have a conversation with them, it actually deepens the connection. One-on-one in person, FaceTime, Skype, Zoom, a tool, launch call, sample the product, Pulse P&B app, or do nothing. Okay, so cold prospects. I love cold prospects because this is where I get to invite curiosity into my business and serendipity. And I'm always expecting to meet new people who are looking for this opportunity. And that's my prayer. When I take the oil in the morning, I say, show me who to share this with. Sometimes it's people I know and sometimes I don't. So I'm following those threads and the sparkly breadcrumbs. When I hear someone at the coffee shop talking about their back pain or that they have inflammation or whatever, I'm following those threads. I'm talking to people that I'm encountering. I really believe if I lock eyes with someone, it's an opportunity to connect. Even if we're walking past each other in the street, I've stopped people before to tell them about this opportunity. So network with people and establish a connection. Look and listen for the gap. Again, how can we serve them? Maybe it's financially. Maybe they need community. Maybe they are lacking something in their health and need to find balance in their body. And then show the person that you care by actually being present and listening. Don't jump on the opportunity to share this opportunity. Really sit back and listen. Listen to what their needs are. And once they express them, don't shove this opportunity down their throat. try and refrain as much as you possibly can. I know for myself, I get really excited when I meet people who I'm like, oh my God, they're unicorns, they're poised for this, they're perfect. It's really hard for me to just lean back into it and like let them have their process. But just don't spill the beans. You just want to, be cool. Little droplets. Successful people look at finding prospects as a skill. So definitely something that you can develop. Start building the relationship with the person. Get their information. I always get their info. I rarely give them my card. I always say, hey, would you mind if I sent you some info? Or is it okay if I send you some info on this? And then instantly in that moment, I get their information. And then lean and follow up. Also follow up. Lean into the discomfort. Talking to someone you don't know pushes you out of your comfort zone. So this could be the person who's like looking for this or praying for this. So don't deprive them of it. For me, if I am okay with talking with someone, some days I feel like I just need to be in my own space, but most days I'm looking for the people that I can share this with. And go to your local coffee shop, sit around, put the oil on the table, take it like 5 or 6. Every time a new person comes in, just take a little bit of oil. Invite people to, have some flyers or just share. Don't be afraid to share. It's a gift. If you're not finding success in your inviting, stop what you're doing. I got this advice from Paul, actually, our CEO. He's like, don't bang your head against the wall. If you're inviting people and they're not looking at the opportunity, change the way that you're doing it. Find someone who's having success. And I love Eric Worre. He says, plan, do, review. So you plan the way you're going to do it, like making the list, calling the 15 people, you do it, and then afterwards you review it. If you called 15 people, none of them showed up, try something different. And no means not now. It's all about timing. Also, I love, remember that no is not bad. When somebody says no, don't take it personally, first of all. And also lead with, are you open? I find when I lead with, are you open? People don't really say no to me because they don't want to seem closed. And then don't be afraid to get a no. I use no's as my own personal referral system. So when somebody says, no, I don't want to do that. That doesn't really happen, but no. I'm like, okay, well, great. Do you know anyone who might be interested in this? And they'll say, yeah, I actually do. And what's really cool is if you can get them thinking about enough people that they know that would be interested in this, even just taking the oil, their mom, their aunt, their sister, their brother, every human on the planet, they might have a shift around it. And then just focus on that. Great. Well, if you want to connect me with your mom, I'd love to talk with her about how this could help with her arthritis. And then don't be emotionally attached to the outcome. That's what I was just saying. Just say, great. If you know someone who's interested in, again, not all of these, but just want to know, if you know someone who's interested in health and wellness or finding overall balance and well-being in their body, peace of mind, time freedom, opportunity to make some residual income, please send them my way. And what I like to do, I know Amy Jo does this too, what you do is you curate this to actually fit that person perfectly. So you say all these things, well, if you know anyone who, and then you go through all the things about them, and they're like, they start thinking, they're like, that sounds like me. That's a great tool. And then simple steps, actively listening, getting them curious, sharing from your heart, share your personal experience, ask for their information, and then connect with them as soon as possible. It's multiple exposures over a short period of time. Really, you want to do those 5 to 7 touches in about 2 weeks. Follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Some will, some won't. Oh yeah, the fortune is in the medium follow-up. I subconsciously tried to skip this slide because this is like my challenge. You have to follow up with people. So I'm really great at planting seeds and inviting, but I'm like, yeah, I'll send you more information. And then I meet the next person and I'm like, on to that person. So you really do have to follow up. And I love that. The fortune is an immediate follow-up. Go back to your list and follow up with all the people that you started calling when you first joined. All right, some will, some won't. So what next? Someone else is waiting. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's really probably the best thing I think ever in history that's ever going to happen. This hemp revolution, I think it's going to save our planet. So don't try and convince anyone how great it is. Just, you know, especially when people are like, good luck with that. I'm like, I'll show you. So whatever. If they don't want to do it, who cares? Don't try and get anything. The person on the receiving end can feel that energy when you're trying to get something from them. Really approach every person like you have a gift for them, because that's what it is. If they enroll in this company, they will be getting so much free coaching, health in their body, balance in their mind, amazing people, amazing culture, helping other people. There's so many benefits to this. It's really endless. So really, you know, show up curious, actively listening, and see how you might be able to serve the human that's in front of you, because this is a process. It does not happen overnight. If anybody told you that it does, they lied. I'm sorry. Recruiting is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Oh, look at me. I already know this. Focus on building the relationships. You want to prospect to recruit themselves. Again, I love when people are like, okay, I'm ready to sign up now. It feels much better than like, so are you ready to sign up yet? It's a numbers game. Make up in numbers what you lack in skills. So talk to more people. If you're not getting great results, talk to more people. Fill up your calendar with appointments. I do this every week. I go through, and if I don't have my team scheduling me on calls, then I'll set aside time the night before. I'll go through my calendar and look what windows I have, and I say, okay, I'm going to reach out to 3 new people in this 30 minutes. I'm going to reach out to 5 new people in this hour, or follow up, whatever. Just really fill up your calendar with appointments. Again, amateurs convince, professionals sift. So this is really about not convincing anyone to do anything. Say less to more people and fill the funnel. Always have people coming. And so if you're consistently filling the funnel, if you're consistently inviting, watering those seeds, eventually you'll get to a place like I am in my business where, you know, those people are recruiting themselves. Some people, this one guy, I've been prospecting for 2 years. Finally, he called me and he's like, send me your comp plan. And I'm like, yay. But I just kept watering those seeds. And even though he was like, I'm not interested. And I'm like, you want to go to lunch? We don't have to talk about Prime My Body. Have fun. Remember, this is a tremendous gift for offering people. Get out of your own way and let's take this around the world together. We're in the forefront of the hemp and health revolution and wealth revolution. And my favorite slide of them all, the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. So thanks guys for joining me, and I wanted to keep that as short and sweet as possible. It did okay, pretty good, but I'm going to do it again next Tuesday actually, and maybe just keep doing it on Tuesdays because it's nice for new people to be able to come to this. But we'll have this recording out for you, and if you want to come next Tuesday, feel free to invite your people. All right, have a great day, everyone.